Just like to congratulate Matt and his band on being one of the first Catholic contemporary Christian artists out there. I was just wondering if you're breaking into the field. I haven't seen you yet on like JCV TV or some of the Rock Across Australia or the main fields out there in Christian stream music. Are you hitting the charts over there, or you have a few film clips that are getting in there as well as like a lot of the like the other Christian bands like Cutlass, Mercenary, Third Day, like Rubbing Shoulders with those fellas too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm signed to a Christian record label, which is the same label that as a lot of the bands that you mentioned, and you know, I think one of the things that I've realized is that there's this misnomer that the reason Catholic music or music with lyrics that are sort of contain the theology of Catholicism aren't played on the radio is because they're Catholic, and typically that has nothing to do with it. Because I know a lot of the people now on Christian radio, at least in the United States, and the reason that they don't play that music is because most of it's independent and you can't buy it anywhere. And the second reason is because generally the production quality is really, really poor. You know? And so what I've learned is that if you just make really good music, people will want to buy it, and they'll want to listen to it. Even more importantly, really, than the commerce of it, it's just the fact of the exchange of the art. And so what I always tell people, you know, people are like, well, you know, are the headways happening? I'm like, look, the headways are there, but it's a radio as it exists now. It's a point of commerce, and there's a system in place. And if you were an independent artist anyways, you wouldn't get played on a normal radio station because chances are it's owned by Clear Channel. So it's not so much about the Catholic thing, it's more about the thing of being an independent. And so now, in terms of like those actual artists not necessarily understanding Catholicism, I can say that I've had a lot of conversations with some of those people over the past couple of years, and it's been really eye-opening for them and for me. And yeah, like I think that there's a lot of misconceptions about Catholicism, a lot of really just outright lies that get told, a lot of mistruths, but you know, like you can't take that personally because a lot of that comes from woundedness. You know, at the bottom line, it comes from a wound. Somebody got hurt when they were young, and they've carried it with them their whole life, and it's shaped their worldview and their way of thinking, and so yeah, I mean that stuff's happening, you know, but I think the more important thing is to kind of look to how God could use each and every one of us in wherever situation we are to kind of be a bridge.